Hey guys, Marslingan here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video, and today we have confirmed in the news that the Extreme Z Awakening is coming soon. This information had been data mined a little while ago because the assets had been found in one of the updates, but we now have confirmation in the game. Although no specific date, it says mid-March. Take on the ultimate opponents. So, fight against experience challenges. A series of ultimate battles are about to begin. Enemies will level up upon being defeated. The stage difficulty will also increase upon ascending to the next stage. Do not miss out on the upcoming new event. So if you haven't seen it from any channels that cover JP more so than mine, you'll know. So the first one is AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Basically the event, you can pick any team you like. And you start up the fight. You just go, there's no map, there's no collecting items or key or anything like that. You jump straight into the fight against AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So at first you can use any team you want, pretty much. Obviously you could take a super or extreme tech team just for the type advantage, and you'll be able to clear through the first few stages. So every time you beat it, the event essentially levels up and you go on to the next stage. You can replay previous stages as well, but you don't get anything for doing that. But the most interesting thing, I think, about this update, that it's not mentioned anywhere in the update, it's also not mentioned anywhere in the news, but this event is weak, like how you have the Super Vegito event is weak to Fierce Battle, the Omega event is weak to GT. The Extreme Z Awakening events are weak against units from a particular category, not a particular link skill. And the Super Saiyan 3 AGL Goku Extreme Z Battle is weak to the Resurrected Warriors category. Now, obviously, the thing that makes that interesting is we don't have that on Global yet. So if this is going to be available mid-March, which is essentially within the next week or two, that pretty much confirms that Angel Golden Frieza is coming to Global in the next 2 weeks, because he is the category leader for the category that you need to beat some of the later stages. Because from what I was seeing from some of the JP coverage, I did a little bit of it on mine, and it definitely is quite hard. And yeah, I was seeing some people say that essentially if you don't have Angel Golden Frieza, you can't complete the last few levels. I mean, it could be that instance where it's kind of like Super Battle Road, where if you just get really lucky, you might be able to. Because the key issue, if I didn't mention it already, is you can't use items in this event. So you can take any team you want, and by the time you get to the last few stages, he has quite a few health bars, and he'll be hitting you pretty hard. I mean, I saw some people doing the last couple of stages, even with a Resurrected Warriors team. And if he super attacks the wrong person, you just die. So Super Battle Road levels of difficulty almost, unless you have, I guess, the optimal team. But so yeah, that basically confirms that Angel Golden Frieza is coming. So if we have a look at him over here on the wiki, so this is not the form you summon him. This is when once you've got his medals and awakened him. This is True Radiance of the Emperor Golden Frieza Angel. So the Resurrected Warriors category, Ki +3, HP 130%, and attack and defense 170%. Or he gives the int types, Ki 3, HP, attack and defense 50%, so kind of similar to the secondary part of the Omega or Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta leader skill. Super attack is the Great Death Beam, immense damage, and greatly lowers defense. So his passive, attack plus 150%, which is crazy considering how high his leader skill is for attack. Defense plus 50% at the start of the turn, so he gets a nice little buff. He'll have pretty high defense when run on his own team. You can see here, if you max him out in the orb system without any dupes, his defense is 8,605. So then he's getting 340% from the 2 leader skills on top of that, and then at the start of the turn he's giving himself another 50%. He also reduces super type enemies and allies attack by 15%. So, for example, he makes the Extreme Int Super Battle Road a little bit easier because he's debuffing all the enemies. The only problem is it's enemies and allies. So in the Resurrected Warriors category, there's quite a few heroes as well as villains. and so any of them on the same rotation as him are going to be suffering from a minus 15% attack debuff, kind of like what Merge Zamasu does already. So, because you have units like the SSJ3 Angel Goku, all the Bardoks are in there, Tapion, who obviously we don't have yet, but he'll be coming soon. So depending on how you want to build your team, that is something you need to take into account. Obviously, if you're going to use him to build an extreme in Super Battle Road team, you don't have to worry too much about that. His links are interesting. So he's got Prodigies, Universe Most Malevolent, Revival, Strongest Clan in Space, Brutal Beatdown, Tournament of Power, and Fierce Battle. So on a normal Extreme Int team, the only real links he's going to share with people are Fierce Battle, Brutal Beatdown. A few of them might have Prodigies, and one or two might have Revival. So he doesn't share a huge amount of key links, which is just yet another issue with the Extreme Int team altogether. But there you go. So all in all, though, he's a very good unit. I'll definitely be pulling for him. I'm currently farming the Angel Golden Friezas from the Universal Survival Story event, because you can use them to raise his super attack. So I'm trying to have 9 of those ready and awakened for when he drops. And if we just have a quick look at what his banner looked like on JP, this was the banner here. So you can see featured units were the Angel Goku, Kid Buu, Golden Frieza was on there, the Metal Cooler, who I've never actually pulled, so he's a very decent Extreme Int support unit, so he'd be nice to get. And then we've got the physical Kid Buu, Full Power Frieza, and Buff Buu. As far as I was aware, all of the featured units are in the category, although I'm not sure why Full Power Frieza would be in there. Let's have a look. Yeah, so Full Power Frieza is not in the category. So strangely, he's the only featured unit. So there's Kid Buu, there's Angel Goku, Metal Cooler. So for some reason, Full Power Frieza is the only featured unit on the banner who isn't in the category for some reason. But yeah, you can see here all the different super type characters that fit into the category. Those are the ones that will be getting a debuff from the Angel Frieza. LR Bojack is in there once we finally get him. LR Broly and LR Majin Vegeta are in there, which is what allows these to be some of the hardest hitting cards in the game, because this is a category that has a 170% attack boost. This Frieza drops from the first stage of the new Golden Frieza event, and you can use him if you don't actually pull the Golden Frieza in from the banner. You can use him as a mini category leader. He's obviously not the best, but obviously if you don't have the int one, this will allow you to take a friend and run the team. I will obviously do a how to run special episode on Resurrected Warriors once this comes out. But yeah, so that is the Resurrected Warriors category. We've had a quick look at the banner. I think, to be honest, for me that is the most interesting thing about this, because if you follow the goings on Twitter or Renzi from DBZ Space, you would kind of know by now that the Extreme Z battle is coming. Especially, even if you don't follow any of that, you would know from JP that it is going to be coming at some point. And to me, the most interesting thing about this being announced is the fact that they're basically confirming that Angel Golden Frieza will be coming up very soon. The Super Vegito Dokkan Fest banner has gone away. We've currently got the Kefla GSSR one, which of course is not a Dokkan Fest exclusive banner. So, for all we know, the Angel Golden Frieza one could come at any time. So, obviously they normally put a little thing in the news, which is like a little teaser to say that the new banner is coming soon, and then it appears a couple of days later. So I imagine we could see that in the news any day now, and then we will have the Angel Golden Frieza and the Resurrected Warriors team. So that is going to be it for this video, guys. Just a quick update on the news and what it didn't say, which I felt was very important. If you liked what you saw, please leave a like and subscribe for regular Dokkan Battle content. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at TheMaskedNingen. Feel free to tweet me your summon pulls or ideas on themes or teams you want to see for the future. Let me know in the comments as well, guys. Are you going to be summoning for the Angel Frieza? I know I will. I think I can field a pretty decent team, so should be quite fun. And we are on the road to 500 subscribers here at the channel, so hashtag 500 Mortals plan all over the comments. And I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.